here we are. We are at our first race of the playoffs here. Everybody highlighted with the yellow broadcast banner is in the playoffs. Should have a good race here. Let's see here. So we're at North Wilkesboro, week 1 of 5 of the playoffs. Unfortunately, Edwin had to run off like usual. I hope he's listening. And have fun watching the race. We will have track mic on.
It was my bad.
Here goes my damn fuel strategy.
My bad, Gary. I thought we were going green there. I wasn't paying attention.
Go ahead.
Todd, you're my best friend.
Aw, are you just saying that?
No, sir, I mean it with my heart.
I think I need a tissue. Look, it's Ross Chastain.
All right, here we are taking a look at something. Oh, this Christian. Let's take a look from Christian's view. Back her up here a little bit. We're looking from Christian's view in the Bear Depot car. Oh, 16 hit the wall. Oh.
Lucky dog going high.
Well, I do hear we have Edwin approaching again, so we will have broadcasters here in a minute. We are going to get this caution finished up, and we'll be right here with you in a second. I'm going to play you the promo videos that our Jeff Dinah does for us. They're amazing. Watch this stuff right here. All right, and here we are. We are back. Green flag racing. We got Brandon Hinton, John Crosby, Todd Perront, Mark Holloway, and Jeff Dinda in the top 5. What do you think, Earl? Yeah, Earl went mute. We don't hear him anymore. Oh, we do have
My
a
bad,
spin
buddy.
back there. Is it caution worthy? It was one person, so that is not caution worthy. We stay
good. I
green
didn't hit
flag.
nothing.
I barely tapped your bumper, and I wasn't expecting it to make it spin out like that. That's 100% on me.
You can hear Christian Clark apologizing there for getting in the back of him, causing that. We have not seen the replay. We will try to take a look at it here without missing some action. Let's see if we can take a look at this action right here real quick. There's Christian. Oh, yeah, just a little bump too. Let's go back live before we miss something. Here we are. We are back live. Earl, how are you? Cat's still got that guy still, man. Jeez. Edwin. Everybody in this league knows, man. Edwin. He just disappears. I don't know. He came back here, and we were gonna broadcast. He gets me here on mic, and then he disappears again. I swear, I'm telling you, he was back here saying, "I'm ready to broadcast." Everybody in this league knows how that goes.
Edwin's busy rubbing feet right about now. You know he got a wife.
Oh, is that what he's doing? Honey, are your feet all right? I need to go back to the computer. Oh, we do have some slower traffic there. I'm not sure what happened. Oh, he's just a lap car, actually. And, oh, that wall, who is that? Missing who that is? I think that's Jonathan. Yeah, that's Jonathan Medlin. He must have some car troubles. He was able to stay out of everybody's way, and we are still green flag. You know, Earl, there really hasn't been that many cautions for where this race is. I think we've had one caution in 40 laps on 170. I can't ask for any better than that. I hope I'm not jinxing us.
You just did.
Come on. Well, we're still green flag for now. Uh-oh, we do have somebody turned around there. Brandon Hinton, it is a yellow flag. Oh, no!
And he came right up into him. He got T-boned.
Oh. Let's see what happened to Brandon here. Whoops. Let's see. Here is Brandon.
If you're sitting perpendicular to the racetrack, you might not want to back up. Just stay where you are.
Stay down, Brandon. Stay down. Don't go back up into the...
Oh, that was just a fub, man. But Brandon, man, he is an experienced racer, and you know he probably thought he was clear at that point. I know one thing: that Brandon Hinton did not mean to wreck somebody's race like that. But there is a fast repair, so not necessarily wrecked. Let's get moving on. Let's see here. What do we? Let's take a look at our top 5. We got Christian Clark and. We done any caution, any pit stops here? Maybe Wait for this. Like just about everybody. Oh, one person stayed out. So Earl, what's the over/under on when Edwin comes back?
Well,
I mean, like-
yeah, that's you can't imagine it. You got to run the bath water, rub the feet, put the kids to bed.
I say like lap 100 he might be back. No, he'll probably show up at 155, you know, like last 15 laps.
You got to finish that honeydew list.
I am in replay like a dummy though, so we make sure we go live and don't miss any action here. All right, so we have a top 10. Christian Clark, John Crosby, Todd Perrant, Mark Holloway, and geez, oh my goodness, Jamie Holloway. Hallowell. I know Jamie. Jamie's been in this league a long time, and I'm screwing his name up.
Sorry, Gary. No problem.
Man, and we are back. You would never guess what the cat dragged in. What up, Edwin?
Hello, hello, hello. And we're here to watch this race and give a good old broadcast to it.
Now, what happened? You came back, you said, I'm back, I'm ready to broadcast, and then I started broadcast and started talking, you were gone.
I had to
Earl
go
says you were
into-
rubbing feet first, okay? Earl says you were rubbing feet.
I was not. I was taking care of my children. So that was all that was. But I'm here now, and I'm ready to rock and roll.
All right. Man, well, we have had 2 cautions in 55 laps. I think before this race you said it was going to be a wreck fest. So I think you're going to eat those words there, Edwin.
Yeah, I'm currently eating those words because normally when you're at a track like North Wilkesboro, it is unfortunately a caution fest because it's close quarters racing. But these guys have got it figured out. And I went out there and I drove this car around here too while they were practicing. It's actually handles really well around this track, surprisingly. So as you see, people aren't really stepping out. They're kind of just running their line. But the problem is when you do get near somebody to pass, as we see Brandon Hinton back here battling with the 63 of Craig Knoll, as well as the one car of Gary. Now, Craig Knoll gets into the wall. Now, these guys are all playoff drivers minus Craig Knoll. Craig Knoll's the only one who's not a playoff driver in that three-way battle right there. And it looks like he's kind of overdriving the corner a bit.
Just so everybody knows, everybody has a yellow broadcast tag at the bottom next to their name if they are in the playoffs. And you can tell pretty easily that Craig Knoll is not in the playoffs of that group.
Yeah, he is not. And Brandon Hinton was actually the #1 seed into the playoffs, qualified on pole today. But he's currently all the way back in the P8 position. So he's got a lot. What do we got going on here? Lap car in the way.
Yeah, Jonathan Medley, I think he has some issues with that car. He was a little bit in the way too earlier, and he's just trying to get that to go around and stay out of everybody's way.
That is the 23 of Thomas Long. So they are getting around him. And one guy I do want to kind of point out, another guy in the playoffs, Christian Clark, lingering in that 6th place position. Now, he loves short track, and so he's looking to move forward right now, but he's going to have to defend his spot because Gary's hot on his tail. 3 cars right there all over him.
In my correction, you're correct, Thomas Long, and I think I messed that up earlier tonight when we were talking about him being in the way as well.
Hey, it happens. We all make mistakes sometimes, but these guys are kind of getting this track sorted out, kind of figuring out exactly what they need to do. Donald Bell making his return. He's up there running real nice and fancy right in front of Christian Clark. Now, one thing I'm curious about, if the 3 cars in front of Christian Clark get to fighting, will it allow Christian to get up to them? Donald Bell loose, but he keeps it gathered together. Laps are ticking down. If you want to move your way towards the front, you got to get a move on here quick, fast, and in a hurry. Taking a look at the car in front of him, in front of Donald Bell now. We're going to look at Jamie Howell. He's kind of lost touch with Todd Perrant. Needs to figure out how to get back up there to him. He was running right there with Todd as well, but now Todd's kind of got a little bit of a gap on him.
And Crosby's way ahead, huh?
Yeah, that's the benefit of clean air. You get to kind of just check out. I mean, not even just Crosby, Mark Holloway, he's kind of done the same. He's just checking out. When you've got people right around you and you got dirty air, that kind of hurts you. But those guys have nothing but track in front of them. So they've got the ability to run the lines that they want to and run the laps that they want to. So they're kind of out there just setting the pace. Jamie Howell and Donald Bell are getting ready to start a little fight. Now, this is old school short track racing. These guys have the opportunity to hit a nasty bump and run, slide jobs, all kinds of things. I mean, heck, look at Donald Bell throwing it in that corner, but Jamie throws it in right with him, not giving him a chance to get anywhere. Yeah, they're fighting hard. It looks like passing is pretty difficult out here on the track right now.
You need to slow down a little bit, John. I'm trying.
It sounds like Thomas Long is going another lap down as he wants the leader to slow down a bit. He wants to battle for his laps back.
They did. The public heard a little bit of that. I turned it off so that they keep going. But yeah, Thomas Long, they want to check his car after the race to make occasions.
Man, Crosby's just really good at these short tracks. As Donald Bell,
I meant Crosby.
He keeps Yeah, sorry. Crosby is very good at these short tracks. And then you see, you know, right there, Donald Bell almost was able to go for a pass there on Jamie Howell, but as soon as he got to that inside and had to cut off his turn or his exit, it snapped loose on him a bit, and that allowed Jamie to drive back around him. So, does appear that this is a very, very tough track with a very fast car.
Here's a little bit of a look. If you take a look at John Crosby, he's sitting there. He's the orange car on the side. And then as we take a look there, that's John Crosby, the orange car. And then if we take a look at Holloway, Mark Holloway, he's back. And then third place, we're going to Perron. That was just behind him. Perron up with Holloway. Man, it's Crosby way ahead, man.
Oh, Crosby is way ahead, and those two are getting ready to fight. And there's fights appearing all over the track. I mean, we've got now a battle for P2, battle for P4, and then Brandon Hinton finally gets past Christian Clark to take over that P6 position. But now Jeff Dinda launches it in on Christian Clark, doesn't able to make it stick. The one car also now goes in. Jeff gets loose. Massive shakeup right there. Jeff tried to go for a position, cost himself one. Cost himself two as he now falls behind Craig Knoll. Jamie Howell able to get away from Donald Bell for the time being and now sets his sight on chasing down Todd Perrant.
Todd Perrant was right up there with Mark, wasn't he? And Mark kind of got up ahead of him.
Yeah, it's seeming like I said, passing is looking a little tough. And it's seeming like when you get near another car, it kind of really upsets the balance of your own car. And it makes that pass even tougher. And you know, that's kind of one of the things that made North Wilkesboro famous back in the day as well, is that you had to be aggressive here. And I know all these guys want to be clean drivers. They don't want to cause any incident. They don't want to be hitting each other. They want to race each other with respect. But this is old school short track racing. Old school short track racing requires bumps and runs. It requires being a little aggressive, getting your elbows out, and it's kind of seemed like the only way to make those passes is by getting those elbows out. As we are. Oh yeah, Christian Clark up.
So Brandon Hinton went up. Is that Brandon Hinton that went up and hit the wall?
That was Christian Clark in the 99. So now Christian Clark heading in the wrong direction. He's going to stay to the outside of Craig Knoll, though, and Christian Clark's going to stick to that outside line. You can, in fact, carry momentum on the outside of this track, but it is a lot harder. He's almost able to stay there with him.
Yeah, he seems devoted to that outside line. Oh, a little loose there. Who was that, Brandon?
That was Craig Knoll in the 63.
I'm just going to stop saying names, okay? You say the names.
I feel like you should stop saying Hinton's name. That's about it. We're gonna take it. We're gonna use your eyes and say it's Hinton versus Hinton versus Hinton versus Hinton. Sounds like they're talking on track, saying they're giving the wall a little bit of love almost every lap. Look at that, Craig Knoll selling around the outside of the one car right now. Craig Knoll has decided he is going forward. I'm starting to see that it's getting increasingly harder to be on that bottom line of the track. It just keeps, the lines just keep moving up and up and up and up. Look how far away from the bottom they are now. They are a lane and a half off of that thing now. As we take our eyes back to the front, we see Jamie Howell, Donald Bell going at it, and Donald Bell is losing it. Goes around. Oh, he saved it. Saved it, in fact.
Wow. Let's take a look at this real quick because I don't think the caution came out. Here it is, Donald Bell.
It did not come out. He's got that high line. He's going to try and arc it down and throttle it hard because he wants to get momentum under Jamie, and boom, just snapped on him.
Oh my goodness, look at that save.
You don't save those. You're not supposed to be able to save that. So that is amazing.
And here we are back live.
They're all congratulating him. Good save. I mean, that was one heck of a save, but Jamie Howell, he may think the pressure's off that Donald Bell has spun, but that 5 machine of Brandon Hitton is coming and coming fast. He wants his lead back. He wants to get back up there after losing it.
Sorry, that was the wrong race, wrong overlay. But here is the overlay again of the track map, and everybody is spread out at this. Nobody's near.
And that's good short track racing. You know, if this was the real world and we were all sitting there in the stands watching this, we'd be happy about what we see right now. You see that they're fighting the car. You see that they have these incidents together, and it's just awesome. As Todd Perront's actually catching Mark Holloway right now. He's inching closer and closer to his former teammate right there. So he is getting there. Remember, those two are both playoff drivers. John Crosby was unable to make the playoffs last week at Auto Club. He was in position to get in, but ran out of fuel 3/4 of a lap shy from making it to the end, and was eliminated from his playoff contentions. So he's out here trying to rebound today. He wants a good show. He wants to bring home a win and kind of dust his shoulders off and get back at it.
And Crosby isn't even in the playoffs. He's out there running the battle to hell, huh?
Yeah, he's racing like he wants to win a championship. Crosby is a champion in DES iRacing. He is our Premier Series defending champion. So he knows how to win a championship. It's just unfortunate that he won't be trying to compete for it in this race. Mark Holloway has gotten away from Todd Perront. It's almost like if you get close to somebody else, you just can't get closer. But our leader, John Crosby, is not really having that problem. He is chasing down Jeff Dinda to put another car lap down. Jeff Dinda is not currently the lowest running playoff driver. The lowest running playoff driver is Thomas Long, 4 laps down.
Saw one of those great promo videos earlier that Jeff Dinda made for us. Appreciate the work and the commercials and advertising the league.
I absolutely love him, man. I've been watching him on and off all the time, and I even got to the point where I was like, man, I wish you'd show more of me. I want to see more of myself out there racing, but I don't think we want a highlight reel of what I do on the track.
I'll give him the message that he needs to do more crash reels, and then where you would.
You should do more crash reels and absolute bonehead knob of a driver highlight reels, and then you'll have me all in the picture. But all jokes aside, we've got to talk about the playoffs more, okay? Here are the the Gen 4. We're already setting the tempo that you have to be aggressive, have to look for things. Tomorrow, we have Legacy Trucks at Auto Club. That's going to be our next playoff race. And that's going to be their first race. that one's going to be, I'm pretty sure, just as interesting as this one. They're going to have to play the points game and pay attention to what they're doing out on track. Which start of the playoffs race are you looking most forward to, Damon?
I'm looking forward to Premier. That's what I'm looking for. Next race. Where's Premier racing after tomorrow after Legacy?
I don't know off the top of my head. I should know those things, right? You know, how am I going to be a broadcaster and not know those type of things off the top of my head?
No, I'm putting you under pressure here. Announcements.
Yeah, it is Echo Park
Atlanta.
Speedway, so a wild card track for those guys.
Super Speedway Racing. I am looking forward to that.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be an insane one. Then you got next gen at Charlotte. But here's the benefit of, you know, when the playoffs start. No more golden ticket. So they don't have to worry about underdog guy coming in and trying to prove that he deserves to have this chance to be in that series. It's gonna be just them versus each other. And just look at the speed difference from Thomas Long going in to get tires while he finished up his repairs. He's out there lapping 9.4s. He's 19.4s. Everybody else, 20-second laps. He is 7/10 faster than everybody else on the track. Crosby has caught Jeff Dinda. We do have a battle for position right now. The one car versus Donald Bell. Donald Bell, who had that almost spin early on. They're getting very close to each other. They're the closest two people on track right now. Man, I couldn't imagine doing this race. Both my feet would hurt. The amount of on throttle, off throttle, the brakes you got to use. These guys are fighting these machines. Donald Bell really high.
Jeff Dinda, too, is right behind Christian. That is for position.
So we've actually got two positions for battle, and it's actually 4 people in a line, 7 through 10, all fighting with each other.
Oh.
So this might work out in their, in their favor. But here comes Thomas Long on the inside of the one machine. He's going to disrupt that battle, being as fast as he is, but now he's got the opportunity to do it to the next car and assist the one car and getting back up there to him. And Jeff going to the inside of Christian Clark now. Can he make the pass? He goes to the inside. Christian Clark carries that momentum on the outside, carries it down the straightaway, and look at the links he puts on him just in that moment. That's called a multi-groove track, and that's awesome that these cars race so good here. Crosby on the back of that battle, too. This is kind of not what he wants to be involved in. He doesn't really want to stick his nose into that.
He is, too, getting there's 2 cars in front of him battling, and he's going to make sure he can get around safely.
Yeah, he really has nowhere to go right now. He's kind of stuck where he's at.
Let's take a look at the in-car of Crosby here.
Yeah, he thought about going to the outside, but then realized that 99 would be right there on his exit. He's going to try it now. He thinks there's enough of a gap. And he has not quite made the pass yet. Now he's completed it. This has also cost Jeff his opportunity to battle that car. While we were watching this, Donald Bell did lose position. Gary in the back as well. These kind of races have to be tough. Have to be tough. And you know the crazy part? Jeff isn't even letting Crosby get away from him. He's still right there up on him. If Jeff gets back past him and a caution comes out, Jonathan Geis gets the lucky dog. We might see some fading happening with the 73. He says he's trying to get to the 99, but just doesn't seem like he truly is getting there. Mark Holloway's actually creeping in closer and closer in the background.
They have 76 laps on their tires, so I wonder how far they can take that car. Oh.
Oh, leader says he's gonna pit. It looks like we're reaching the end of the fuel runs. 99 also on pit road. 99 into the pit road wall. That's gonna cost him some time on pit road. 56 calling out he's gonna pit now. Slows it all the way down. Todd Perront's gonna cycle around them as well. Jamie Howell, Brandon Hinton. Brandon Hinton still has not been able to pass Jamie Howell this entire time. And he's been on him. He's been close multiple times, but he's just not making that pass. '69 into pit road. The 5 machine down pit road. Jamie Howell stays out, takes over the race lead. He's got Crosby all over him. Crosby, who is a lap down, and there goes Crosby through. Jamie Howell still staying out on track, losing time to those guys hitting pit road because this should be their final pit stop of the race. They should not need any more.
80 laps on their tires, and yeah, Jamie is struggling just like everybody else out there that is still out there, like Jamie Howell, Gary Bergeson, and Bill.
Don't count out Jeff Binda. He's also out there.
Oh yeah, you're right. We have there as well.
They've really got to start thinking about that pit stop. Jamie Howell passes pit road again.
Enda's always trying to save tires.
84 are pitting. 84 pitting. So how much longer can the rest go? Christian Clark catching the race leader.
He will get one of his 2 laps back.
Yes, he will in just a few laps. I just want to point out John Crosby has gone from 17 seconds behind the leader to 14. He's chasing him down. We will ignore that.
What was that?
I don't know what that wind noise was. Something just came through for a second. Look at that. Christian Clark getting up there, looking to take a lap back. Really curious how much longer he can go, how much longer these guys can go. As Donald Bell actually lost position to John Crosby, but is still out on track.
Just drag the wall there too.
That is how much faster tires are on this track. The fact that Crosby is now in P2, the one car is on pit road. He is chasing these guys down. He is 11, 12 seconds off of Jamie Howell. Jamie Howell's got 3 faster cars sitting right behind him now. Todd Perront, Mark Holloway. Todd Perront actually was able to jump Mark Holloway in the pit strategy. How much longer? I want him to pit. He is now officially, him and Donald Bell are the 2 longest running cars on track right now. They cannot make it to the end. There's just no way, right? They're going by him left and right, and now Crosby's 9 seconds or 10 seconds behind him. And I'm pretty sure it's clear track all the way through. Does he come now? No, continues out on track. Crosby now 9 seconds behind, gaining a second a lap at this point.
I don't see how he can stay out any longer.
32, Jonathan Geis coming back down pit road. Jamie Howell's still out there. Crosby 8 seconds behind now. If he continues this trend, he will in fact be caught. Oh, gets loose on turn 2 right there. Bypasses pit road again. At this point, he's just costing himself a finishing position. But when you're not in the playoffs, you have the ability to risk it. You have the ability to go for more than, seems fit. He's out here just to win at this point. He does not care about the points. But speaking of which, if they were to finish right now, Todd Perront would be your points leader in the playoffs right now, with Mark Holloway behind him, Brandon Hinton in third. So it's an interesting one. Oh, Jeff Denda had a little mishap right in front of our race leader. Jonathan Geis with his better tires is now going to pass the race leader as well and take back one of his 3 laps down. He is. Those are teammates out there, so they're definitely giving each other some space.
Christian Clark taking that position from Gary Bergeron.
Going to try to. He's getting closer and closer. Really wants to get that position. But they've got Mark Holloway, who is a lap ahead of them, also in the mix of their little fray. John Crosby is now only 3.5 seconds behind our race leader. I don't know. Maybe he can make it. There's 26 laps, 25 laps left in this race. Oh, Donald Bill gets in the way of the race leader. A little bit of contact there. Donald Bell has claimed that he has had some catastrophic damage and he is now out of this race. But that little incident kind of hurt Jamie Howell a lot because now Crosby's within a second of him. There goes Crosby to the outside. Jamie Howell just does not have the to battle that off. Or maybe he does. He's putting up a good fight. Holding true to the inside of the 73.
106, 107 laps on his tires. I don't think he's going to be able to hold him up.
Yeah, he was unable to hold him off, but Jamie is there still, and Jamie has moved down to the P2 position.
How much fuel can he have left?
I have no idea. There is no way he is still out there when everybody else in the field has had to pit. And he's on pit road. Jamie Howell is on pit road. I think he finally ran out.
I thought he had gasoline in his camel bag.
I don't know. He must have had 4 different gas tanks on that machine. That's insane how long he went.
And so we got John Crosby with 32 laps on his tires, and Todd Perrant is 8 seconds behind him.
Craig Knoll in the P5 position is now the first car lap down. That should tell you how fast this front group has been going. Good. We're not doing interviews.
Man, we had 3 wide there for a second there, Edwin.
Oh yeah, that group is back there fighting hard. I mean, you've got lead lap guys and lap guys, Gary being one of the lap guys, but Jamie Howell is in the P5 position, only 1 lap down, but there is a lot going on here. Mark Holloway loses position to Brandon Hinton.
And almost 8 seconds behind the leader, Todd Perront, in second place. John Crosby is smoking.
Crosby has set an entirely new tempo for this race.
Is about to lap on Jeff Dinda again.
Yeah, which will put Jeff Dinda in the 2-lap down category. He's got 3 laps left in, about to be 3 laps left in this race too.
We have 3 laps to go. Now, there's no way in hell that we thought that there was going to be 3 cautions during this whole race. This is a green flag run.
This has been the season of surprises related to cautions. I mean,
wait a second, I was wrong. 2 cautions. I put up the stats.
Only 2.
Only 2.
And they're coming around for the final lap too. This is, like I said, this is the season for surprising cautions. We've had legacy trucks go a race with 0 cautions and a race with just 1. We've had Premier with caution field races. Another car wrecking.
That it is final lap though, so that will not be a caution. We do have the leader almost 3 wide with Jeff Dinda. Oh, man,
who was that went around?
That is the race, man, and we have John Crosby is our winner. Man, that was a race. All right, you can run, Edwin, if you need to. We are going to do interviews here. Let's see. John Crosby. Man, Brandon Hinton, 3rd place, man. Congratulations, man. You did some racing there. Oh, you're on the wrong mic. You're on the wrong mic, Brandon. You'll have to go on Discord, Mike. Brandon Hinton, do we have you on mic yet?
I think he might be having a little technical difficulties.
Yeah, I heard him on the track mic. I actually should have turned track mic on if he comes back and he comes. We will end up doing that. Oh, he can't get in here. All right, Brandon Hinton, do we have you?
You're on the track mic, sir.
All right, that's okay, Brandon.
There you go.
Oh, now let's shut off track. I was going to put you on track mic, Brandon, but congratulations, man. 3rd place, man. Congratulations.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, I was saying we made a boo-boo coming out of 4 and lost it, rookie error, and just had to bounce back from there. It was a hard track to the front, but I was happy to get where we got, and good team points, and Todd finished in 2nd, and congratulations to John. He was tough.
Tell me about how it was to pass out there. You know, to me, it was looking like as soon as you got near another car, yours just became very unsettled. What was it like trying to get a pass done?
Well, you know me. I like running the bottom, and it is very tough to get a pass done under the bottom because the top gets such a run off. And if you're side by side, you're getting pinched off anyway. So it is tough to pass, but most short tracks are, without getting into a guy, and I won't do that. But yeah, it's always tough to pass, but you got to figure it out and kind of save some tire and see if you can. Somebody might make a mistake and you jump on it.
Well, man, you got third place here, but actually second, right behind Todd Perrott, who is the other playoff driver with you here. So that's a nice little gathering of points that you have there for the playoffs. So what's the rest of your plan here going forward? Playoffs tracks you're looking forward to?
Yeah, the next one. I mean, just working on each track, practicing, and like I said, it's a good P2 finish for a team. Todd ran a great race and maximize our points.
Well, congratulations, sir. You put on a heck of a show. Can't wait to see what you bring next week, all right?
Thank you, guys. Appreciate what you guys do.
And here we have our second place driver in here, Todd Perrott from Canada. Todd, man, second place, teammate right behind you. How'd that feel?
Oh, felt great. This is one of the ones that I was kind of worried about, with cautions and wrecks, and so fared out pretty good. So just wish we could have had one more spot, but John was pretty fast. So
Yeah, it seemed like John had a whole different mindset going into this, but you were able to run towards the front a lot today without any kind of real relative issue. You're the only other person with a 0x, I believe. How did you manage to keep it so clean and out of the wall the entire time?
staying up front and hitting my marks, just you got to do here. So, and then if you do make a pass, you just got to be careful and hit them in the right spot. And so that's what happened.
Oh man, we had a beautiful race, and you ran a nice race, and everybody ran a nice race. We had 2 cautions on the field for the whole night. Nobody expected that at the beginning, man. Todd, congratulations on second.
Yep, appreciate it. Thank y'all for the broadcast.
And now we have our race winner in the room, John Crosby. Man, you not a playoff driver, but man, were you dominant?
I wish I was in the playoffs. After that, I mean, holy crap! I was kind of scared coming here, but yeah, I wish I was in the playoffs. I mean, that would have been great.
I gotta ask, man, when you saw Jamie Howell out there for so long, I mean, to be honest, you got to him a lot sooner because of incidents in front of him. Were you worried?
Yeah. I didn't know what he was doing. I'm like, there's no way he can make it on fuel. So I was kind of like, it is what it is. And if I get to him, I get to him. If I don't, I don't. Like I was saying, I'm not in the playoffs, whatever. So I'm kind of surprised, but I'm surprised he stayed out. I don't know how he had enough fuel. I was like 40, 50 short, something like that. I don't know. But yeah, kind of surprised.
Well, what was your secret out there, man? You were so dominant. I know right now we have drivers wanting to check out your car and make sure that you weren't doing any monkey business on that shit. But man, you were dominant.
Man, I just put my foot on the floor and turn left, and I do it fast. I don't know how, but I do it. No secret.
You do it really well, man. Congrats on the race win.
Yeah, appreciate you, and appreciate you guys putting this on. And yeah, like I said, it's too bad just we're not in the playoffs, but congrats to everyone that had a good race. And actually, for North Wilkesboro, we had 2 cautions?
2 cautions. That's correct, John. Man, none of us were expecting that.
No.
Nope.
So I'm super proud of everyone. So congrats to everyone in here.
Edwin wasn't racing.
If Edwin was racing, we would have had at least 10.
I'm actually good at North Wilkesboro.
Would have been at least 2 because he's got a fast repair, so we're good.
Well, man, congratulations, man. First place, dominant performance, John. Congratulations.
Awesome. Thank you, guys, and thanks for putting this on. Really appreciate it.
Congrats, John.
Thank you.
Man, Edwin, that was fun. I don't get to broadcast and talk much, but I'm glad we were able to do this tonight. And first playoff race of the weekend. We have a bunch of races coming up, and I look forward to people watching. What do you think, Edwin?
Yeah, if that's going to be the tempo of this weekend, it's going to be a great playoff season because it's going to come down to the nitty gritty of the points. So, congrats to everybody out there who turned laps, run that amazing race. Absolutely amazing time out there. So, I just want to say good job, everybody, and we'll catch you tomorrow night. See ya.
Good night, everybody. See ya.
Bye.